then you had virologists already looking at the ACE2 receptor and things, saying this could not have been natural. So we knew this by February of 2020, when we left Hong Kong. We left on, we made a decision very rapidly. We found out from friends that it was on the mainland, that it was much worse than they were letting on.
Yes.
And so we basically left Hong Kong in 3 days, just packed up and we're out, and, left most of our possessions behind, came back to the US. And there were a couple of things that fascinated me when I got back here. See, my PhD is in history with a focus on history of science. And yeah, cool. And I've been particularly interested in science and religion. It was much more linked to science and its relationship to theology and beliefs in miracles and things like that. But when I came back, I started to see very quickly that the most interesting thing going on in the history of science was going on in the present, that we were seeing some sort of colossal train wreck of which I had never imagined or could have imagined. And, one of the hat tips was that to just discuss with, colleagues and friends in academia, the fact that, well, of course, this is unlikely that it came from the Wuhan lab. I was treated as if I was wearing a tinfoil hat. In fact, one friend, an associate professor at Vanderbilt, said to me, well, and this is a good friend. He said, well, you're in tinfoil hat territory now. I'm like, tinfoil hat territory. Like, it was not controversial in Hong Kong to think that this came from the Wuhan lab. I mean, that was like, they're like, of course, it's probably from the Wuhan lab.